Do I look good?
Oh, Finn's in the picture.
Hello, Finny. My little Finny seal. Do I look really pale?
Yeah.
Do I look dead?
No.
So normal. Look, I'm normally pale. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
There's cat hair in my nose. Finn, this is not going to work. This is a one-take deal. My hair okay behind my ear like that?
Yes, are you ready?
Ready!
I want... Finn!
It's just gonna have to happen.
Okay, it started.
Hi, I'm Emily, and this is my beautiful fiance, Brittany. That feels weird to say. So today we're gonna just be doing an update video because apparently we have not posted a video in a year.
Pretty close, yeah.
We have a third cat now.
And she's crazy.
She is absolutely crazy. She's 2 and the other ones are 11, so as you can imagine.
She drives them crazy. So we'll show you them right now. Finny, can you look at me for 1 second, please? She's our skinny baby. She's so little, but she's a sweetheart. She looks a little bit meaner than the rest, but she's not at all. Here's Twitchy girl. Please ignore our unmade bed, but she is the absolute sweetest little baby. She's got this little twitch on her bum. That happens all the time, and hence her name, Miss Twitch. Here we have the troublemaker of all troublemakers, Miss Macaroni. Her original name was Macarena, so that we could walk in our house and say, hey Macarena, every day. We have called her that approximately 0 times in her entire lifetime. So we call her Macaroni every day. So I think we've officially renamed her Macaroni, but we call her Mac. She is very, very cuddly, very loving, but she's 2 and she's crazy. Right? Okay, so as for our personal lives, where do you want to start?
Now we have lots of updates.
Last time we talked to you guys, we were both in school, and I don't even know what I was doing. I don't think I was working. And
No.
What were you doing? You were being a sitter?
Yeah, I think I was working at the hospital. So I was a sitter at the hospital, which pretty much means I sat with patients who were aggressive or things like that, or just like helped out on the floors that needed it if they were short-staffed. But I recently graduated in...
You recently?
I recently graduated in March, early, and got my diploma by mail, so exciting, because of COVID. I recently passed my registration exam last week.
Yay!
So no more worrying about that. We're excited.
Do you want to go ahead and explain about the NCLEX, or are we not going to get into that?
Well, so I took the NCLEX my first go around right before I proposed to Britt, and I did not pass, which happens, it happens, and I took it again in October, and thankfully I passed. But I mean, it is a hard test. Like, I mean, it's just a lot to study. So all you registered nurses out there, I feel ya. The NCLEX, the first time I used a textbook, which don't recommend, but then Brittany bought me UWorld, which helped a lot.
This is not an ad, by the way. This is just an
this
update.
is just me being like, it was amazing and helped me so much. And yeah, my parents and Brittany and everybody's support, and that's it. Yeah, it was great. I'm so happy that I passed and never have to think about it ever again.
Yeah, she's not used to failing, so
I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. To say
yeah,
the least.
it was a rough go the first time around, but we had a lot going on at the time, and I'm really glad that her parents encouraged her to do it again when she had originally scheduled it, because it ended up working out. And yeah, so we're really happy for her.
Now on to you.
Yes, so last time we were talking, I was in a master's program studying experimental psychology, doing research on cannabis use, and that is all wrapped up now. I finished. I defended my proposal in August, and I started a new job at the hospital. We work at the same hospital in the same city, and we're on the same floor.
So we get to eat lunch together every time that I work.
Yeah, and
Super cute.
technically I could look out my window and Emily could look out one of her patients' windows and we could wave to each other throughout the day because we're right next to each other, in towers next to each other. So yeah, I really like the job. I like the people. I like the hospital environment. Just overall, it's really great.
It's a good fit.
Yeah, I really like it. It's very challenging, which I like, but not so challenging where it's impossible. So yeah, love interacting with patients, love interacting with people at the hospital, being in the hospital environment, going in and actually going to work instead of working from home, which I was doing. We could probably talk a little bit about that. I had to finish my master's from home. I defended my proposal on Zoom. And pretty much
no real pants on because she could.
Yes, that was a power move. I defended my thesis with no pants. Fully made up, fully had a nice top on, but no pants. It was very difficult, but I'm really glad that I have a job now in the hospital where I can go in and I still have the flexibility to work from home if I have to. So it's really good. I'm happy with where we're at right now.
So COVID, being a nurse here, hasn't been too bad. We still have to wear the masks and do all the testing and do all that good stuff, but not nearly as bad as it is in some areas. So we're really fortunate, and I'm very glad to be working in an area that's not having so many outbreaks. My parents are in the States, so we haven't seen them at all. It's almost been a year since I've been there and over a year since Britt's been to Texas. So it's been a lot of adjusting, getting used to calling people and relying on that as our only form of communication. But I mean, hopefully things will,
especially where we got engaged. We haven't been able to see her family since then. We will be posting a video about our engagement and how that all worked out and how we ended up proposing to each other on the exact same day at the same time. Well, I proposed like a minute after you guys, but
I did it first.
She did do it first. But there will be a story about that coming out very shortly, so we won't get into that today. But we did want to hop on and just give a general update so that you guys weren't wondering about our lives while we just continued to post a year later and acting like nothing happened. So
we are going to try to be more active. We're trying to get back into our Instagram and YouTube as well. So yeah, I think we do have a little bit more time on our hands, so we're going to try to do maybe one a week.
We're not making any promises.
No promises, but that's the goal.
We've made promises in the past that we've never kept, so we have time to do it now. It's not our job, so we probably won't have a set schedule unless we can actually make that work. But we will be much more regularly posting. So if you want to follow our Instagram, that is a joint Instagram between the two of us that will post updates on when we post videos and just general pictures of us doing day-to-day things. And then we also have both of our private Instagrams. Well, they're not really private, they're just our personal Instagrams that we are pretty active on as well. And subscribe, and I don't know what else you're supposed to do now because we're a year out and we're very far behind, but
like, comment below, you know, all that good stuff.
Whatever everybody else tells you to do, do it for us too.
All right,
thanks for watching.